qué bonito está el cielo que a mí me tapa. Y esa brisa de diciembre que entra por la casa. Qué sabrosa es la sal del mar de mi playa. Que aunque no tiene tren, su sierra es nevada.
Donde me pega el sol en la piel, de los sueños que nunca desperté, la de la foto en el atardecer, y ahora regreso pa' volverte a ver.
De la esquina del barrio bailando en la fiesta.
Oye, Lee, mi invita.
Donde todo el mundo con la puerta abierta.
Aquí, aquí, aquí.
No hay invierno ni primavera.
Aquí, aquí, aquí. Es verano la vida entera. Aquí, aquí, aquí.
Cuando el mango se cae, la casa floresta.
Aquí, aquí, aquí. Un bañito de lluvia, una fruta fresca. Aquí, aquí, aquí. ¿Quién quiere mango, biche y raspado con cola? Aquí todas las tristezas se van con las olas. Yo crecí viendo el atardecer como nunca los he vuelto a ver, y aprendí a ser feliz viviendo en el ahora. Porque el Caribe se envuelve en mi ser, y si es posible volver a nacer, escogería este lugar, su color y su aroma.
Y en una esquina del barrio bailando champeta, comiendo butifarra hasta que amanezca.
Aquí, aquí, aquí.
No hay invierno ni primavera.
Aquí, aquí, aquí. Es verano la vida entera. Aquí, aquí, aquí.
Cuando el mango se cae, la casa floresta.
Aquí, aquí, aquí. Un bañito de lluvia, una fruta fresca. Un día tuve que marcharme de la Samaria, y el mundo no era lo mismo lejos de allí. Y aunque lo quiso el destino, yo lo he burlado, nunca me fui. No importa dónde estuviera, no importa con quién estaba, no importa lo que pasara, yo era de aquí.
No hay invierno ni primavera.
Es verano la vida entera.
Cuando el mango se cae, la casa floresta.
Un guineo maduro sobre la mesa.
Porque el Caribe se envuelve en mi ser, y si tuviera que volver a nacer, escogería este lugar, escogería aquí y ahora. Yo soy de aquí, yo soy de aquí. Aquí nací, aquí crecí. Yo soy de aquí, yo soy de aquí. Aquí nací, aquí crecí.
Standing ovation when we pull up, it gets loud. No hesitation, we locked in, there's no way out. All dedication when it doesn't take vacation. No space for doubt, we about to put it down. Running, take a breath, keep running. Cause your time is coming, show it out. One head to the top, keep it going, we don't stop. One head, straight away, popping like an 808. One head, do it now, it's your moment, make it count. We got one head.
Last man in this game, towards in the bottom of the night inning. 물럭광 모든 chain, 원래 역전이 더 짜릿한 vision. 눈을 쏠려 from the whole world, 공은 던져 잡고 더 숨죽여 till the end. 너야 sub-zero to 100. Yeah, this is my home ground. Don't memory crowd. Wanted to the top goes like whoosh. 떠나가기 질러 get loud. 나가세 내 곁에 my team. 믿고 달린 I steal the scene. Make a new history. Top of the big scene. One hit to the top, keep it coming, we don't stop. One hit straight away, bumping like an 808. One hit, do it now, it's your moment, make it count. One hit, we got one hit.
Pega tu posición. posición y representa a tu país. Soy el jugador que se creció, pero no olvida su raíz. Estoy pensando en toda mi gente mientras recorro las bases. Firme, pase lo que pase, vamos por encima, esa es la frase. Subo el volumen cuando llegue mi turno al bate, que esto es el clásico mundial. Ponte ready para el desempate, hay que jugar con el corazón. Darlo todo en el terreno, esa es mi pasión. Con orgullo trae tus colores, porque luego ya comenzó. We don't stop.
One head to the top, keep it going, we don't stop. One head straight away, pumping like an 808. One head, do it now, it's your moment, make it count. One head, we got one head.
In this funny state, looking at the time, you're still wide awake, and I'm still feeling. We've been right here before. The sky is getting bright. I know that it's different, 'cause you're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And we give it a minute, but we can't keep the time. I came to ask you something, with the highway speeding by. You know that I think it's funny, it's in the way you drive. I need you, I want you, 'cause you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. We're painting over me, cover of the white, just make it go in the light. And we're painting over me, cover of the white, just make it go in the light. Always on my mind.
From Target Field in Minneapolis, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Minnesota Twins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill in this one, Taj Bradley. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And the 1-0. High fly ball out to left field. Larnach settles under it. And there's 1 down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with 1 swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. On the ground, right side, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Matt
Here
Olson.
is Matt Olson. Another solid power season. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A 2-run blast. The Braves score first. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Nice grab. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Dom Smith stands in. The 1-0.
Ball.
What a stop. Over to first. And they get the out. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
Feeling like I can't lose. Feeling up and down as a day. Gotta make a move, make a play. We don't fall off.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, A.J. Smith-Shawver. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Leadoff man aboard on the air, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
The 1-0. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run homer, and it ties it up. It's 2-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself, and bat after at bat, he's that confident. But we're clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Josh Bell at the plate now. This one's smoked on its way out of here. They go back-to-back, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 3-2. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
One burner into the outfield for a knock.
Batting fifth, first
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now Royce Lewis gets a chance to hit.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Clemens gets his lead at first with nobody out. The 2-1. And that one is inside. Right down to shoot. Full count now.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Okay, let's check out the lineup. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense. This couldn't have played out any better on offense. They were trying to trade it out to move the runner into scoring position, but instead, they just couldn't make the play on defense. You really need to get it out there.
And next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. All muscle to center field. And they boost their lead. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch. And I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Smith, the underhand flip, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Kalen Culpepper.
2 down, bases empty. Kalen Culpepper, the next twin up to hit.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Inside, almost got him. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and that's foul. Payoff pitch. Sit down on strikes. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. We finished 1 inning here in Minneapolis. It's the Twins 6 and the Braves 2. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. That one missed. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
The 2-1. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they close the gap. It's 6-3.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Ball.
The 1-0. And that's too high. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So man aboard. Here comes Austin Riley. And the 1-0. That's a little bit low.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball.
There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. Austin Riley goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-5.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
This one in the air, center field. One away.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder.
Back to the
Ronald
leadoff
Acuna
spot in the Braves
Jr.
lineup. Ronald Acuna Jr. will hit next. No question about this one. It's out of here. Their third home run of the inning. And we're level. It's 6-6. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. Now, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Puts a bunt down. Lewis flips it, takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Matt Olson.
Tied at 6. Matt Olson digs in now. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
Just missed. And now 2 balls and a strike.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses, and it's a full count. Michael Harris the second. Next to bat for the Braves. Tied up here in the early going. Got him looking for the K. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But they go deep 3 times in the inning and score 4. Now to the bottom of the second. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Back in Minnesota, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Luke Keeschel.
Luke Keeschel. Ball.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's a ball.
Next offering upstairs. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
They call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Yastrzemski hustles it back in. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And a sac bunt here. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, he's just giving himself up to move two runners into scoring position right there, but somehow the defense can't get an out anywhere, and this is quickly turning into a golden opportunity for this offense.
All loaded up. Cody Clemens, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. On the ground. Base hit. One run is in. Now the second run is in. It's a two-run single, and they lead by 2.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Good feed. That's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Trevor Larnach. Puts a bunt down. Over to Smith. Out number 3. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Twins 8 and the Braves 6. Back at Target Field, let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Ball 1.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. It bangs off the wall. It's a leadoff double to start the 3rd.
Up next,
that pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
in the dirt. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Harris up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
That one missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
That's in there. Strike one. No outs. Runner over at third. Out to short. Culpepper. The throw to first, but they cut it to one as the run comes in.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at-bat. And that skips in the dirt.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
To the right side, Bell tosses to first, and now 2 gone.
Up next for Atlanta, left
And here's a
fielder,
look at how
Mike
he's using his
Yastrzemski.
pitches in this one. Out towards right center field. And that is that. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Twins 8 and the Braves 7. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
The 1-0. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Good hitters count the 2-0. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Twins.
Tough game for him so far, Bird. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track, maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Out to center. Harris on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Twins, shortstop Kalen Culpepper.
1 out man at first. Kalen Culpepper, the next Twin up to hit. He's 0 for 1. on the ground softly to short. Jarvis. The flip, and it beats him. What a play.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the shirt out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
Right fielder, Luke Kiesel.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Fastball for a strike.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one not close. Ball 2. Culpepper off of first with 2 away. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 left for Minnesota. They still lead it, though, 8-7. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Everything is clicking, and when you're producing more than 2 runs an inning, it's pretty obvious your guys came to do some damage.
High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball.
No, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Loves it on the dive, fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, number 74.
That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast the simple.
Yeah, Grove, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth. Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Next pitch, not close, up high. The Braves trailing by a run, top half of inning number 4. 3-2 now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
In the air, left field, and there's 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder Ronald Acuna.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Ball.
And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Buxton under it. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Twins 8 and the Braves 7. Back in Minnesota, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
To start the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Hits the top of the wall. Here comes Buxton flying around third. Safe, and that's his 3rd hit.
Comes through with the RBI. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
So up next for Minnesota, Cody Clemens.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Swing, high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way. It's gone. He sends it out of here, and they add to their lead. It's 11-7.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to Smith. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Up next for the Twins, left fielder,
Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Twins.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Gets the bunt down the right side. Smith. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Ball.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
A little bit
Ball,
high.
that's too high.
3 balls, no strikes. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they inch closer. It's 11-8.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Center fielder Michael Harris II.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Gone! Second home run of the inning for him. And they're chipping away. It's 11-9.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Double play ball to second. There's one. On to first, double play. Back at Target Field, the spray chart shows us an impressive power display from this lineup. 4 homers so far.
Yeah, they've been sending him out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide. Well, these Twins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Ball 1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And that one is lifted in the air. Harris in position. 1 down.
Up next for the Twins, shortstop Kalen Culpepper.
Ball one.
And the 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Up next for the Twins, right fielder
Luke Keishel getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Oh, great stop. There's one. Double play.
Yeah, you're out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Twins 11 and the Braves 9.
On top of the game, unstoppable. Hard work campaign, got a power through. So when we step in the place, just move. Yeah, move. Take a step back.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Slow dancing your heart away. Lost in the maze you made, yeah. My eyes are a mile away. Little black porcelain meant to braid.
Now, here is
leading
Mike
off for the
Yastrzemski.
Braves, left fielder Mike Yastrzemski.
Hard hit, right side. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more
Up
inning,
next for
anything
Atlanta,
after
third
that, a
baseman,
hitter or two
Austin
is
Riley.
bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Braves down by a pair, and we're the top half of the 6th. In the air, left field. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. Round second, digging for third. The relay in there safely.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One down, runner at third. Jim Jarvis digs in now. Splits the plate, and that is strike 1. Next pitch misses way outside. Ronald Acuna Jr. on deck for Atlanta. Runner on at third, one gone. Base hit! Riley comes in to score.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
That one's upstairs, ball one. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Byron Buxton. He crushed one out of here earlier. An absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat. Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were, 50 runs scored in the two games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Top of the zone for a called strike. This one belted deep left field, on its way down. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 12-10. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle. Ball one.
The 1-0. And another ball. Here's a 2-0. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Such an impressive performance out of him in this one. His 3rd hit for extra bases. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his back half to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow-through. And that's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time.
And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Cody Clemens. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boo. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. A.J. Smith-Shawver departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So
Atlanta,
they turn things over to the righty, Grant Holmes.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Ball.
1 on, nobody out. A run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Out towards right center field, Harris has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
1 out man at first. Trevor Larnach, the next twin up to hit.
Trevor Larnach.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
For 1-0. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
The 2-1. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Smith flips it. He's safe. On with a bunt single.
Next to the Twins, third baseman, Brooks Lee.
Ball inside.
Two on, 1 out. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it off. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
The 1-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Next for the Twins, catcher Victor Caratini.
Vic Caratini at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Ball, no.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Puts a bunt down. Albies in plenty of time to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. We're through 6 full. The Twins have the lead, 13-10. Back in Minnesota. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Ball.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Upstairs. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Matt Olson.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Taj Bradley won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching
Sebby Matthews gets the call from the pen.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Bunting, and it's in the air. Sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, Michael Harris the second will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. And the 1-0. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike. That one missed. And it's second. And that's in for a strike. And the count's full. Zach bunt towards third. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman Dominic Smith.
First pitch, not close. Two outs and one in scoring position. There's a strike. And a 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Two now. Fastball is outside. Albies waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, second baseman Ozzie
Here
Albies.
is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Way high with that one. And that is ball 1. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Down the middle for a strike. And the count 1-1. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. That misses. Ball 2. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. And out. The Twins out front here, 13-10. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Twins, Kalen Culpepper. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Oh, 1 down.
Ball.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. Gone. Straight into the visitor's bullpen. A solo shot. And they add a run. It's 14-10.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Not even close there. Ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom of the 7th.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Up next for the Twins, center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton, looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. There's a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Ball.
Keishel aboard here at first with nobody out.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Here's a 2-1. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 16-10. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well. This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
The count. Here it comes.
No.
Just missed. And there's the automatic. Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. And the hits just keep on coming.
Up next for the Twins.
Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Cody Clemens. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. The 1-0.
Ball.
Extra bases. Bell coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Tag. Not in time. He's safe. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
That bunted towards third. To first, 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Twins, left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit.
Pitch backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
There's a strike. 1 out and a runner at second.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
He goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Puts a bunt down. Whips it to first on the run. Yep, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for the Twins, catcher
Victor Caratini, the next to hit. Yeah, that drops in for a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Here's the 0-2. Sets him down looking. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs.
Yeah, they're reaching the teeth. Know if you hit me, you come with a feet. All this drip can't get it for cheap. I hit a cat when you giving a speech.
Back at Target Field, now in for the Braves, Mike Yastrzemski. 2-0.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
The 2-1. Just missed. The 3-1. Oh, look at the stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman Austin Riley.
Here's a 2-0. The Braves with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one bashed to left center, on its way, and that one's out of here. Austin Riley delivers his second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
One down. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jim Jarvis. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center, way back there. And that's a home run into the upper deck. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they cut into the lead. It's 17-12.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
The 0-1. And there's a ball. In for a strike. Full count now. Out towards right center field. Keishel moving under it. That's out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So up next, Drake Baldwin. Nice grab. Jump throw. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Minnesota. And now for the Twins, Kalen Culpepper.
Kalen Culpepper.
The 1-0. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Harris going back, makes the catch up against the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Single.
Up next for the Twins, center fielder.
And next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Slider squirts away. But no advance. That's ball 1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Buxton blasts one out. His 4th home run of the game. And they add on. It's 19-12.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game is just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Up next for the Twins, designated hitter, Cody Clemens.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Cody Clemens.
Ah, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Lays down a bunt to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. And we're back. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Matt Olson.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Edge of the zone, called a strike, and a count 1-1. drive, base hit.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder Michael Harris II.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they slice into the lead. It's 19-14.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now it's Dominic Smith. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Close play, but he just beat him to the bag for the out.
For Atlanta, second baseman Ozzie Albies.
That's a strike.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And that's just foul. Up the middle. Braves down to their final out.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder Mike Yastrzemski.
Two down, bases empty. Mike Yastrzemski up here. That one drilled left field. Back there. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins slug their way to a win in this one.
The ball player's first-career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
Give it a minute, but we can't keep the time. I came to ask you something. Yo soy de aquí, aquí nací, aquí crecí. Ah, qué bonito está el cielo que a mí me tapa. Y esa brisa de diciembre que entra por la casa. Qué sabrosa la sal del mar de mi playa. Aunque no tiene tren, su sierra es nevada.